Welcome everyone to a little stream, a little 45-minute, 40-minute stream, 20 minutes, 20-second stream. Who knows how long it's going to go for. It's been a while since I've been on your screens here, and like in a live stream, and we're here to play an interesting version of Crash. Basically, I believe this is the review copy. This just went out on the internet back in the day. This is the first copy of Crash Team Racing I ever played on Emulator, right? And basically what happened was you actually, I don't believe, can fully complete this game. Because I remember I did a walkthrough. If you type in Crash Team Racing walkthrough and you look at my channel, it's actually using this version. But I didn't know anything was wrong at the time. I hadn't played Crash Team Racing in quite a long time. So I never really knew that there was anything wrong. You'll notice here one of the first differences, and I want you guys to try and point out as many differences as possible because I probably don't know that many, is that if you look here, there's no stats given. So I'm going to play as my old pal, Tiny Tiger, who is lifting is that a 500-pound? I don't know how much that is, but that is, I'm guessing, I think it's 500 pounds, which wouldn't make any sense to be on that size dumbbell, to be honest. That's the thing. I mean, this game's a little bit unrealistic, and it's a bit upsetting, actually, that they would go down that kind of unrealistic route, you know, but, you know, what can I do?
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp paths, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp path that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track's start line. Finish a track in first place to win a trophy. As you collect more trophies, other tracks will turn on and open.
The sound of the mask appearing is missing. Do I like Crash Nitro Kart? I do. Yeah, that voice, Ashineko, yeah, the voice is just so much better, isn't it? Like, the voice in the new one is just weird. Yeah, there's no loading. Yeah, you'll notice there's no loading text. It just says the level. I'm just gonna put that just a touch lower for me because it is. I don't like talking over like really loud shit. So there you go. All right, so let's see how I play this. I'm interested. No text this time when I speak. Yep, that's right. Oh, look at the small. Look at the small the like intro thing. Oh man. It definitely feels like it feels thicker, like heavier. That's how I describe it. Like, in fact, yeah, it's so odd actually. I think it's what happens when you get used to. I think it's what happens when you get used to the new one though as well. Like, yeah, see the way I slide along. See, I don't know if that's actually like a thing in this version of it, like if the gameplay is slightly different, but the way in which you hop around, look, I feel like you kind of drag out the other side a lot easier. Yeah, it's definitely interesting going back to playing this, put it that way. I know everyone's playing Nitro Fueled. I really do think that Nitro Fueled is one of the ones where it's like, man, like they got it right when it comes to the controls, like to the point where this actually feels a lot more dated now in terms of the flexibility of the I think as well though, the flexibility of the, like, what's the word, analog stick, because it's not like true 360. It does feel a bit weird sort of jumping back and forth from it. You notice in terms of level, there's basically no difference here, but there are different icons you'll see for some of the characters. Polar being the most, to me, that's the most obvious one. It's not like the Japanese version where the Japanese version is, you know, a bit weird. Lagging wise, it should be playing. I'm looking at it on my screen. It looks like it could be the stream that's sort of dropped a bit, but there's no drop frames yet. But this is like full speed as far as I can see. Doesn't have the lights, not the grey outline. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're not as menacing. I do agree. Everything's a bit more restricted. Here's a trophy girl, believe it or not. Thank you, Twin Peaks 345 channel. Appreciate it. Oh, for frames.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Hey, Rings of Genosis. You can't skip any of this.
The more Wumpa fruit you collect, the the faster your cart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wumpa fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-ups will become more potent.
Message retracted. I don't know what that said. Didn't see. Yeah, so I can get through like the first. So yeah, so like okay, so in terms of hopping around, so you can kind of. It's similar. You notice that the wheels are 2D in this game, basically. Like it's not a fully 3D experience. Yeah. I feel like balanced probably plays better in this game than it would in the original though. Oh, sorry, in the new one. Because balance is like, feels really nerfed. In the NTSC version, you press the triangle button to skip. Yeah, it doesn't skip in this. This is one of the versions where it just won't skip. No character speaks from outside of gameplay. Yeah. I will say that I think I do pretty much prefer all the original music. Not that the new one is bad. I think they actually did a really good job, actually. I think especially probably consulting with old mate Mansell probably definitely helps. But yeah, it's great to see. You know, the soundtrack is hearing this, like there's definitely this game will always have a place. I think that's the thing, is that prototype version or not, this will always have a place. I do think though that yeah, it's great to see so many people supporting Crash Team Racing and wanting to play it now. Obviously, one thing that I haven't done a video about yet, which is I meant to, and I did. I literally did film it. Okay, there's a little bit of lag every now and then. One thing I was meant to film a video about, sorry, I did film it, was about the microtransactions thing. Both times the video went out of focus, and that really pissed me off. So I actually, funnily enough, that kind of influenced me selling the camera to Mr. Leaf. His camera broke. He had the same one as me. We have the same 600D. I thought, you know what? I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to get the G7X Mark III. I thought, why not? You know, that's it. That's a good camera. I'll be able to vlog it for Japan, because I'm going to go to Japan at the end of the year again, as I usually do, to go see Wrestle Kingdom. And this time I'm doing more tourism stuff, though. It's just going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I filmed a video about that twice, both times, both out of what's the word? Like, yeah, both out of focus, the video. So I was just so shitted off. I was just so, yeah, it's annoying. Oh, have I got this other shit open that I need to just close? I don't. Just lags a bit. So you can't skip. Yeah, so, nah, you can't skip. There. The underworld, overworld, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so it's like it is more stiff gameplay. It is 100% more stiff gameplay. Screen freezes when you push the X button. Every time you jump in Rouge Tube. Well, it looked like it was out of color there. You see that? Getting real gold. Yeah, we use it to skip the loading screen. So if that gives you guys seizures. This is a great level in the original game, and I think Nitro Fuel did a good job of it. Anyway, so with the microtransactions, that's what people also want to talk about. Yeah, I think everyone kind of knows what my opinion on it would be, and that is that, that I'm not for it. And believe it or not for some of the reasons that people think. Like for me personally, I'd almost think if you're gonna lean into microtransactions, I'd almost rather you actually get like a massive boost by having them. So like I don't want them, but if you do have them, make it so it's like, you pay $10 or whatever you think that the cost is going to be to reimburse, the gameplay or whatever. You pay $10, you get like 30,000 coins. But $10 or $15 or 16 AUD for, what was it, 11,000 coins? That's barely enough to buy that other guy. Now, the whole thing is that you've got to stay online, on the weekends to actually get a decent amount of coins. And so that's my other thing, is that like it's just online, you simply don't get enough. Like it takes too long. Even if you have microtransactions, it actually takes too long. to unlock everything. And the thing is, they know that like hardcore Crash fans are going to want to unlock everything. That is just human nature. There's a whole fear of missing out thing, which I haven't played as much of the Grand Prix the second time round, because I almost don't think that the champion decals are as necessary as ever, really. I understand people want them to be like a reward 5%. That is unfair that 95% of the player base will never be able to ever unlock them. I'm gonna crash that like button. Crash that like button. Cortex that subscribe button, and I don't even know what else. I got nothing else. I've really got nothing else. I don't even know how to crash that like button, Cortex that dislike button, and then something else. Get drunk during speedruns. Hashtag Fraser. ISGP is still going on, by the way, guys. Well, actually, Spire Speedruns Cup, greatest tournament ever. It's gone on for so long. We've done 2 rounds, basically 2.5 rounds. There we go. Oh, jeez, I'm shit. I'm actually shit at this game. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I would rather almost like you get like 10 levels. Like I think they did it with Mario Kart. You get like 10 levels, and then you pay $15 for it or something like that. Like you actually unlock everything. You just pay it. Throw a Cortex Vortex on that bell. Ding. Skip. Yeah, I love Snowman Polar actually. Hey James. Yeah, no, it's actually yeah, obviously not everyone's against it, but I'm against it at how like like so much of a shit deal it actually is. Like it's just a shit deal. That's the thing I find funny. It's just like it's like 11,000 coins. Like that should be at minimum $10. Or sorry, at maximum $10. Yeah, at maximum $10, not at minimum. Oh, I bet I'm gonna fail this absolute joke of a. Oh god. You know what? No, I can't blame anyone but myself for that horrendous thing. Am I free from the evils of TGN? I am. So now when I get super chat, I actually get like a far greater percentage than I used to. You know, it's interesting with like lag of this. Like, doesn't matter how good of a computer this is. I have like 48 gig of RAM installed on this. And I mean, that doesn't really affect this kind of thing, but it's interesting. Like, it doesn't really matter. It will still always lag out. So yeah, like left to right, it definitely. Turning is worse as tiny, and the thing, and obviously that's advertised, but I think what's kind of interesting is that yeah, like going back to this, not being able to switch character every time, it does make it like so much worse. Ah, damn it! I was never good at that shortcut no matter what. I'm free from TGN, but now I'm part of freedom. No, I'm part of the Way movement. We are YouTube. That was the old TGN slogan. Maybe it's just this. Maybe. You know, can EPSXE actually get better? I don't think it can. It does like freeze like way too often. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Have the new skin. Everyone got the skin. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking Sewer Speedway. Fucking Speedway. Yeah, no, so, I mean, overall, when it comes to the microtransactions, I'm not for them, but the thing is, the market, I guess the market decided that they wanted them, you know, like, in a way, because that's why they sort of added them. They realized they could make a lot of money. Like, these companies realize that. I'm not defending it at all. Hey, that's 2. I was going to say 2 euro, but we all know it's definitely never going to be euro. Thank you, Christian King of Europe 1. Did I say Christian? Hare Krishna. Part of the game. You're part of the gay movement. Getting around YouTube. It's a parody of old mate George Vanous, who used to run. He runs Freedom now. George Vanous. I believe he married this like Asian woman, like a Thai woman or something like that, and then just started popping out kids. Like and then he got booted from TGN, I believe controversially, and then after that he started Freedom, and like, but then Freedom kind of got fucked up because it's like, hey guys, we've donated over, it was like, we've made over 10,000 earnings from channels that have earned less than 1 cent. Which is basically saying that there's like, you know, they've made that much money from people that have just all earned like 1 cent. Which is just completely useless. Like, it's just completely useless. Yeah, it's definitely noticing a few graphical glitches. Although, however, let me see if I can just get in front of me, you wake up. There you go, sucker. So you can hear the sound effects there. Yeah, I wonder if the graphical glitches are actually because of the emulator. I don't actually know. I just feel like it doesn't react to the left and right turning as much as yeah, it just doesn't react as much. That's like how I can describe it compared to the original. Yeah. I mean, sorry, when I keep saying compared to the original, I mean compared to Nitro Fuel. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I think it's just getting used to playing Nitro Fuel so much though, as well. Definitely. I'd love you guys to sort of go back, play it yourself, try it out, see what you think, see if you're like in the same boat as me. And that is a shellacking. We're talking about the wrestler. Is that my excuse for me? Well, you know what? Doing the turn from like left to right, yeah. It definitely, like, I reckon I can get to the angle of the Sewer Speedway shortcut easier, but I'm still bad at this one. That's the thing. Like in the new one, I'm better at getting to it, but then I can't actually get to it. You know what I mean? Like that's the big problem. Thank you. Sure. I'm certainly sure. Where am I? How do you like online on Nitro Fuel? I'm pretty shit online, to be honest. Definitely sharper? Yeah, I reckon so. Hello. One key into another world. Glove. Alright, on to the next world. Yeah, online is a difficult beast, that's for sure. A very difficult beast. I have won races every now and then, definitely. Not that many now. I can sort of get podium fairly often. I haven't even got trophy yet. And I don't think I ever will, to be honest. Or maybe, sorry, Oxide. I don't think I'll ever get Oxide. Just, you know, not even gonna lie, like, that was bad. Man, how much did they beautify this level? Like, this level already looks great in this game. But man, what they did with Coco Park, I actually like it. It's like, it's weird. What even, like, I have so many questions about Coco Park, of the new Coco Park. What the hell they're actually doing? Like, is this just, is it like a fantasy world, like going a bit Coco? From the old, one of the builds of Twinsanity that, you know, never really, unfortunately, saw the light of day. Trophies. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. And trophy. I never understood it. And like as people, I don't know, friends, enemies, other people, just everyone is like said, like so many people say trophy, and I just don't understand where they're getting this from. I think, well, actually, sorry. I think it was Wrath of Cortex, where they, like with Crash Wrath of Cortex. They said something like along the lines of like end trophy or something like that. Like they said it somewhere as like a mispronunciation or something like that. Yeah. The royalties of the game being sold made them so much money. They're just like, you know what, we're gonna do this. The online's broken, far too often for energy ball. Yeah, the warp orbs can be an absolute pain in the ass. Unless you get them, then all of a sudden it's great. But actually, I reckon that overall, pound for pound, my best track in Nitro Fueled is probably Coco Park. I can absolutely destroy the Acorn. Mr. I didn't send my video into bloody Adam. We've gone ahead though. We've got it all done. What's up, buddy? What's up? You been playing any Nitro Fueled? Nitro Fueled? Nitro Fueled. You know what I've been playing? I put up on my Instagram. Fucking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 is fucking great. I will be LPing that. That's an announcement. That's a promise. Much like I'll be LPing, much like I LP'd Daxter as well. Alright. Well, I never finished Daxter. That was a problem. But now I will actually finish it. Famous last words. Ah, yeah, damn, that sucks. Capped internet, probably, right? Right, Tiger Temple. I'm gonna go put a Pepsi in the fridge. One sec. Oh! Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh no, fuck. Right, let's win it. Let's win this shit. Behind, but not out of it. We're not out of the race yet. Oh yeah, like if you can get the warp orb at the right time, then it is the greatest thing ever. Or the worst thing ever. Like Hyperspaceway. Ah, shit. Okay, I much prefer you just go completely black there. Sicko mode. Now, this is definitely, I reckon, overall, probably slightly, yeah, I'd say, more like ranking this, it's definitely, yeah, I'm getting very lucky with the things here, but it's definitely easier than the medium mode in Nitro Fueled. Like, Nitro Fueled's medium mode is pretty difficult. Like, I was actually racing Oxide at Angus's house in 1064's place, and that took like 10, 15 tries, because like mainly because I was restarting at the start, because you really got to get ahead of him pretty early on, otherwise you're in big trouble. Hey Jan Ninja, what's up? Long time no see as well, yeah. Bloody hell. Never get close from Zaffle. I did, and I actually wear the pants, which are too short anyway. All the time, actually, at gym, because they're like sort of gym wear sort of stuff. And then I gave one of the coats, like sort of like top things, to Mr. Fraser Films 2009, aka Froman, and he actually wore. If you go on his Instagram, right, you'll see him wearing it for like that. This was like 1 month. He just did nothing but wear it. It was great. It looked good in it, actually. It really fit him. It definitely didn't fit me. Not even close. You ever try to jump on Blizzard Bluff? And this one, I can never do it in this one. I can do it in the new one, but I can never do it in this game. Maybe I'll get to it. I'm gonna head off in like 20 minutes. A bit late, but yeah. Invincibility, Uka's eyes are different. I always read. I'm always watching. I'm one of the biggest lurkers. Like, I'm one of those guys that, like, on Squared Circle, I can, like, recognize, like, it's on Reddit, I can recognize these fucking, like, WWE fans that you just see them all the time. You're just like, they're fucking. Actually, how's this for, like, being, like, famous? Like, you think I'm, like, known on YouTube in a small sense? There was a Reddit account, where is that? There's a Reddit account with the username CrystalFissure is a fag, and that's now. Do you want to know? And the reason why that's the account. This person is mad that I don't like WWE. Like, that's literally why it was there. What's my real name is Andrew. Andrew picture, as someone famously remarked to me in year 9, and he now works at a flight center, and that is not an insult, because flight centers, FC Flight Centre Travel Group, they have a fucking monopoly on the travel industry in Australia, and I believe probably soon to be worldwide, because Universal Traveller, I think, is like a international thing now, and yeah, they own a fuckload of things. They're fucked. Alright, let's see if I can do this skip. Oh, you can't do the air brake thing. Crystal Wrestler. Hey, is it MTB? Yes, MTB in the house. Marcus Terry Bedford. That's my nickname for Marcus Terry Bedford. I just get MTB. I'll say it like quickly like a wrestler as well. Like MTB, like you chant it. MTB. It's like MTV. It's MTV. God. Dire at this level. Ratchet 5, saw him yesterday. If you knew the conversation I was having with Ratchet 5 yesterday, it was hilarious. Like, I unfortunately cannot specify details of this conversation, but put it this way, we were having a good laugh at a situation that my friend Angus and Anecdotes has gotten himself into. It was quite hilarious. He's a bad man, Angus. He's a bad man. Yeah, it's definitely harder to do this shortcut. Yeah, fuck. MTB likes MTB, that's good. If you didn't like MTB, then I'd have to stop. But like, okay, no more MTB. This shortcut's never... I reckon I struggle with it sometimes more than the other one if I don't get the right boost. But this one here, I genuinely have no idea how to get it. Yeah, shit. I cannot get that one. Although I reckon that turn was a little bit easier in this one too. No, forget the tickets. Yeah. I'll have to forget the tickets this time. Well, this time it's like me, Al... This is good, Japan. Me, Al, like the AFH013, if you remember him. Angus, Nintendo 64. Mr. Fraser films, Fraser. Potentially Liam, his brother, Angus's brother. And then, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy trip. Congratulations. You win, I took her. Right, time to do Dingo Canyon. And skip. I love this skip shit. Look at it. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, that's a good boost. Look at that. Look how bad this is. Look how bad Dingo Canyon is. The bare ass of Dingo Canyon. Okay, but I'll tell you what bit's better. This bit is so much... I don't know. It's just better. It doesn't feel as, like, weird as the old one. I wonder if you can beat one race without the frame limiter. What do you mean? Oh, with it? Like, with it on? And then it would, be, super hard to control. Are you in Japan right now, Jun Ninja? I'm guessing that was a dream to get to Japan, right? For you? It would have had to have been. I'm sure it would have been. Congratulations on being there. Great place. Fun. Very, it's like, Japan is like the classic place where I always say this, and I say this about a lot of places in Europe too, actually. It's a really, really nice place to holiday, but I think that, like, quality of life-wise, I think that Australia has Japan beat, and a lot of European countries as well, even though, you know, politically we're not that great. We're kind of got fuckheads in charge, but everywhere does. You know, even the good guys are bad guys in politics, you know what I mean? I'm not really an anarchist type either, but it's just sort of part of life, I guess. I'm excited. Actually, I think I will play Blizzard Bluff, because I actually want to at least get to Blizzard Bluff, because Blizzard Bluff is a really good level. It's better, like, just appearance-wise. Crash Bash Remastered. There is no way we get Crash Bash Remastered. Can I just say though? Actually, not no way, but I don't reckon so. Can I just say, how good is it to actually have one of these fucking weapons, and it actually freaking works? Like, I don't feel like I have to, like, every time I shoot, it's like a 1 in 3 chance of it actually hitting anything. No. Yeah, Australia has a good quality of life, I do think. I mean, yeah, it's not like, again, I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh yeah, like, every country I live in is the West. You know, like but it is in terms of the quality of life for me personally, growing up in sort of a, you know, middle class sort of that sort of lifestyle, a pampered, you know, privileged life, I guess, in that regard. You know, yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Any major differences? I mean, there's not many major differences. No, that's the thing. This is literally just playing because I thought, you know, why not? It's more just things, little things you may notice. But because it was a late copy, it's not.
Babu is world's best driver. Babu moves so fast, you must drive.
That golf course, like, it was like cheap as fuck. Okay, well, it wasn't like this thing. It was like, you know, thousands and, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. But it is like one of those things that's like, that's a bit interesting. We have this little, yeah, golf course sort of thing up there. It's not golf. Yeah, it's got a golf course. It's not even a golf course. Part. It's like, yeah. I wish it was more freaking like cool like that. I wish that actually, you know, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I love ball. But we need to bring back Balls Australia. They really show off the wealth. It's like, yeah, here's some golden balls. And they're reviewing the TV show. Well, we did review a basketball card. That was pretty peak Balls Australia for me. Where Dad is in the background and he says, Balls Australia. Balls Australia. What a load of bullshit, he said. That's good. Damn, fuck you, Papu, don't hit me. Shit. Actually tough right now. Oh shit. How do you like air brake? You can't air brake. I can't play the game anymore, guys. It's cancelled. Shit. That's the problem with bosses, though. There's no real way of... I've never noticed a way to come back from a boss. It's definitely over. We gotta restart. OG retro skins. Yeah, I agree. Everyone should just get a retro skin. And just copy it from this game. Make it the exact same. Not like this weird retro shit you do where it's not really retro. It's just like... weird polygons and shit. Hit it, you fuck. How did he get around? How did he get around YouTube? Getting around YouTube. Oh shit. This is we overtake him right here. Coming up. There you go. Look at that. The fact that it actually hit him. Wait, did it hit him? It didn't hit him. Oh no. If you don't get him at the right time, you're in big trouble, my friend. Big trouble. Oh man, I actually can't play this game well without the air brake system, or the kind of the way that you bunny hop in the new version. I think I prefer it. I can't believe I'm saying it. But actually, I can believe it. Yeah, the rockets are so much, but exactly. The rockets in this game, not even night and day. Like, oh, sorry, night and day, not even night and day. Night and day. There you go. There we go. If you can keep the lead, that's the magic. There we go. Alright. So if you got the lead, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. The same with Ripperoo. It's just if you get caught behind him, especially like a Pinstripe, because Pinstripe is a genuine pain in the neck. Oh no. Is he gonna drop shoot? Come on. Yes, there you go. I've got one left. I've got one more saved. Shit. I think I've got him. I think I've got him. Now imagine if I took the risk and did the jump and then just missed the jump. Oh shit. Definitely stiffer controls, yeah. Fucking hell. I'm getting memed. Got destroyed. You're too used to the nitro fuel. Exactly. I've just got to get back adjusted to the new physics. I mean the old physics. I keep calling it the new. Jesus. Alright, I've got time to do one more track. It's a little stream here. Mini stream. It's only gone for like 41 minutes, and like 5 minutes of it was just like fucking around. More than that, actually. Thank you, Papu. Yes, let's get to the next world. Where is it? I don't want to save. No. You piss off. Here we go. How do you get to... Where was it? I don't even know where the other world was. Okay, I'm going to go all the way back this way. I'm being a complete moron here. I'm going to go to the other door. Oh, it wasn't lit up. Right, that's another quality of life improvement of the new one. Alright, that's why I didn't see it. No, I'm a complete moron. Sponsor, please. Yeah, give me that Zaffle shit, baby. Here we go. I know, Japan time zone. Hey, there he is. Speak of Japan, it's the boy. Traveling boy. Soon to be traveling boy. Let's go and do Blizzard Bluff. Blizzard Bluth. The Bluth family of Arrested Development fame. Let's go over here. Oh. I think this is probably my favorite version of the music with the... Papu's profile pic. Yeah, the whole... Yeah, it's classic. Yeah, exactly, James Griffin. I agree. You're very much correct. Ooh, your least favorite track. Is it because of the aesthetic, the look, or the just how it looks and stuff, or just how it plays, or what? I love this in this version. Like I dig the vibe in this. I always like Blizzard Bluff. Okay. There you go. I'm not gonna be able to make it. Oh shit! Like you got a bit of a jump there. That's a yeah. I'm 7th right now. What the fuck? How could I be this bad? That's the real question. Yes, thank you. Strategic. Thank you. Perfectly timed. Yes. Oh, okay. I love the item distribution in this game. It's easier, but I don't care. It's easier, but I don't care. Famous last words. Oh, no, you motherfucker. Do I main Tiny in Nitro Food? Yeah, I play as Tiny every now and then. Like, I mean, I think I play a lot of different characters in this one, in Nitro Field, sorry, because, I don't know, it's just like fun to switch things around and different vehicles and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Who do you guys main? Actually, leave a comment in the comment section below. It sounds a bit like Murray from, or whatever guy, Gilbert or whatever from Sly Cooper, whatever his name is, Hi Sly, watch out for my spidey senses are tingling. You gotta, like Tuco the Balloonist or whatever, they say Inspire Reignited. Ah, for fuck's sake. No. You, Coco, you knob jockey. If I lose this race, I'm gonna freak. Okay. Freak? No, you motherfucker, fuck off. Fuck. I feel like I can't catch up in this version. Fucking diabolical bastard. No! No! Oh my god. Fucking Coco piece of shit. Right, I'm serious now. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, dog. Speaking of dog, you guys hear about that woman that abused her dog? How you going? All good. Okay, sorry. They went out. No, of course left the door open. Classic. Now the dog's probably gonna come running in. The dog all of a sudden hears about abuse for dogs. Yeah, there's this woman that like abused her dog and everyone got really upset about it and stuff. And it's like, I actually understand why everyone got upset. I do. But I'm also like, you kind of wonder as well about the whole thing. It's like, okay, and how many of you? I mean, I'm not a vegan myself, but I try and have vegan options and vegetarian options. You don't need to always eat meat all the time. But I always think it's funny, like these people are like, oh, this poor dog. It's like, okay, how many of you like inadvertently support like other animals just being like killed brutally? Do you know what I mean? Like it's like a lot of it's like, you know, proper abuse as well. You know, not like just sort of the humane-ish way of going, but it's like, you know, some people like revel in that. You know, in certain meat farmers and stuff like that. It's like, okay, so you're like calling this woman like an absolute scum, but it's like you're technically complicit in like, and no one wants to hear that. No meat eater wants to hear that they're like complicit in it, but they kind of are. Like, and that's someone that isn't. I'm not saying that I'm a vegan, but it is interesting, you know, that like the value of a dog's life is just like so much higher than a pig or something like that. And I think that is something that as society, it's weird, isn't it? But yeah, obviously that woman was a fucking, yeah, white ghost with dogs. Yeah, well, we've all heard the rumors. We've all heard the rumors. But for legal reasons, oh, there's the dog. Speaking of, he's been abused. Oh, no, it's fine. He's having a good time. Let's do one more race. One of the least favorite levels ever. Dragon Mines. We'll do Dragon Mines in a way. Prime Autist, you're here too late, buddy. I can't believe it. It's one more race to go. My friend, I can't believe you're here. But it's later. Yes, the Polar's icon is different. I love Polar's icon in this game. I want there to be a character based on the Polar icon. I love how he's like actually blue too. It's like, hey, Polar's in ice. Polar's literally blue in this icon. Blue in the face, blue face. The rapper. Bust down on the Frotiana. Who the hell's home? Oh, this piece of shit. How do you even do it? Jesus. How do you go up that thing quick, even in this game? I don't know. Whoop. Yes, motherfucker. Floof. Music is better in this version, I reckon. What do you guys reckon? How do you get around this corner quickly? That is the real question. Autistic. Well, it's also a great username if you are actually autistic, which he is. So it's a great name. It's a very respectable name, even. Hey, John Ninja, I think you spelled Jonathan wrong. I don't think there's a H in there. That's alright, that's alright. Jonathan is one of the most commonly, like, this is like all these bizarre spellings of Jonathan. It's very interesting. I always thought it would just be a John R. fan, which is one of my old friends. He was a John R. fan. There's like Jonathan, John Othon, Jonathan, etc. Yeah, you really gotta use the shortcut there. Yeah. Kill. Alright. Well, lads, is this called CrystalFissure's 6th Q&A live? That's well. Yeah, I changed it to the other thing, but it must have just redone. That's classic. When are you gonna race me? Hopefully soon. Alright, lads, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching this short little stream. Hope you enjoyed it. It's 47 minutes of, well, 40 minutes of fun. It's mistitled, it's whatever. I don't even know I don't even know what the hell's going on. But alright, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you very, very shortly with more, good shit. There's gonna be more LPs, put it that way, not just Crash Team Racing. So I want to get back to the old days a little bit. Thank you guys, and I will see you very soon. Good.